moisturised and primed using Benefit's Professional Primer, which is amazing. Then I'm just going to take my foundation, and I'm just using the Stay Matte foundation in True Ivory. I'm just going to be blending it in with my fingers. Because it's slightly too dark for me, I'm just remembering to blend it down onto my neck as well. So once you've done that, we can move on to concealer. And today for concealer, I'm using Essence Stay All Day 16-Hour Concealer. Now I haven't had to use this for 16 hours in a row before, so I don't know if it stays for 16 hours. But I'm just going to be using this on my fingertip and dotting it into where I need to conceal. So you might be wondering why I did both of those things minus the brushes. I want this to be a really easy tutorial for you guys to follow. So if you don't have foundation brush, concealer brush, you can know that there are ways for you to do that without a brush. It can be quick and easy and just an everyday thing that you can do. So we've got our foundation on, we've got our concealer on, and now to set it we do need a brush or a little sponge to pat powder over the top. I'm going with a brush, and I'm going to be using Australis's Ready Set Go translucent finishing powder, and I'm just using this fluffy brush. So I've dipped my brush into the powder. You can probably see the smoke coming up from it, well not smoke but the powder, which looks like smoke, and then I'm just pressing it on top. A very important aspect of doing your foundation and your concealer is that you do set it. By setting it, you're making sure that it's going to be lasting all day long and it doesn't move on the face. So it's going to stay where it's supposed to be. It's not going to move. And I love Australis's Ready Set Go powder for that. Next, I'm going to take some of NYX's cream blush in Boho Chic. It's also number CB11. I assume CB stands for cream blush, and I'm just going to take some of that on my finger. Warms it up nicely. And I'm just going to pat this onto the apples of my cheeks and then kind of blend it in. Now I like this for an everyday look because it does look quite natural. I'm hoping that this lighting will pick it up. It's quite overcast outside today, so hopefully it hasn't washed me out too much. And I'm bringing it up into my temples just a little bit, because I find that naturally when you flush a little bit above as well as quite far down. And that way you're not just creating a line on your face or a circle. So hopefully that picks up on camera for you. On top of that, you could put another powder. I like the dewy look that it gives using the cream blush, so I'm going to leave it. But one blush that I do like to put on top if I'm going for an all matte look, I use Dandelion by Benefit, which is just a really, really nice light pink colour. It has a tiny bit of shimmer, not a lot. It smells quite nice, and the packaging's really cute. Then I'm taking my Real Techniques contour brush and my Models Prefer bronzer in Sunkissed, where the packaging's broken. I'm just going to swirl that in the pot or tin, whatever you call it, and find where you contour. As a marker for where you contour, you go from the top of the ear, line up a brush, and then you follow that line, stopping about here. Okay, and from there we're just going to put a little bit of highlighter on. Today I'm using What's Up by Benefit. It's a really gorgeous champagne kind of colour. I'm just going to apply it straight onto the tops of the cheekbones and up to where my brow bone is, and I'm just going to blend that in with my fingers by pressing like this. And that just gives a really nice highlight. I hope the camera can pick that up. I hope you enjoyed watching my base routine, my base foundation routine, whatever you want to call it. And you stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be a brow routine. See ya.